Shalom, giving all praise to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahshua, Hashem, Rakakodah, Shalom to the 144,000 and rest of you elect out there, Shalom to you all. The Northern Kingdom is waking up to the fact that this man is nothing but the devil. You know, he kissed his ass, ain't kissing his ass no more. They woke up. Anyway, I'm going to title this video, make this super short. It said, "A nation of fair countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young." So I want you to watch this. This is fair use, fair use, fair use.
Don't touch it!
She born in here.
Don't touch her!
And also she have a...
If you touch her, you're gonna have problems.
More than welcome to come pick her up.
No,
Is that your daughter?
look, that's where I am.
Daughter, come here so I can see those IDs.
Hey, I can give it to the door.
You notice it said a nation. It didn't say nations. It says a nation. What nation is that? The Edomite nation.
No, I can give it to the door. You guys, you scare people. That's what you do. See how you have the kids over there?
Yeah, you
That's
do it the way you praying and crossing yourself in the name of Jesus. You probably got a picture of Caesar Borgia, a couple of pictures in that fucking house of Caesar Borgia. And this nigga looked like Caesar Borgia. Would have fitted on.
What you doing with this country? You put it upside down?
Please, sir. She have autism spectrum. Please. Yes.
We can see your ID. You're going to have to come out. Bring your ID. We'll check you too.
Okay. I'm gonna give you my ID back. Give me my daughter back.
No, you're going to have to physically come out here.
Okay. That's the way you treat people.
You're such a real man.
Yeah, you way you northern tribes waking up. You call this nigga behind our back. Now you waking the fuck up.
You're a real man.
There's a teenager getting ran over by that nation.
An American teenager was taken by ICE agents.
Shalom, Jake. Shalom. Now, I used to work on the border. Now, what this guy is showing is them moving military vehicles down near the border. Okay, I used to have to go down 35 South. Some brothers know what I'm talking about. Okay, I think it's 280 South too. Not 280 up here near New Jersey, but all the way down near the border. I think it's also a 280 that take you into Corpus Christi. Some brothers that's listening to this probably know what I'm talking about, but I'm gonna show you this because my brother sent me a post several weeks ago saying that they was putting 16,000 Mexican soldiers on the border because of all the stuff that's going on with Trump. Okay, you see how ICE is just treating people. They're slinging people, throwing people, all different type of stuff, locking people.
Let me bring that back.
But I'm gonna show you this because my brother sent me a post several weeks ago saying that they was putting 16,000 Mexican soldiers on the border because of all the stuff that's going on with Trump.
Let me play it again. Let me play it again.
They take you in the court.
Nero Redivivos, he's isolating himself against the whole planet. The whole planet. That's why it says in Jeremiah, it's either Jeremiah 50 or 51, that the missiles are going to come from multiple directions. They're going to see missiles coming from the west to the east, and missiles coming from the east to the west. China is to the east, but the missile's going to be shot to the west. Let me bring that back again. This is going, well, it goes beyond civil war. If you got soldiers, let's hear that again.
Have to go down 35 South. Some brothers know what I'm talking about. Okay, I think it's 280.
You got military, what do you call them, vehicles, whatever, Hummers.
80 South too, not 280.
Time of Jacob's trouble. This is the time of Jacob's trouble, and it's going to get worse.
Up here near New Jersey, but all the way down near the border, I think it's also a 280 that take you into Corpus Christi. Some brothers that's listening to this probably know what I'm talking about, but I'm going to show you this because my brother sent me a post several weeks ago saying that they was putting 16,000 Mexican soldiers on the border because of all the stuff that's going on with Trump. Okay? You see how ICE is just treating people. They're slinging people, throwing people, all different type of stuff, locking people up, ravaging women.
Yeah, if they think you're Latin, they'll ask you. You got to prove who you are, and then they're violating they're violating that individual's constitutional rights, or maybe the constitutional doesn't apply. Maybe the Constitution was torn up and thrown in the garbage.
All right, the brother Zonhar Muff, I just tried to find the post again. An ICE officer just got charged for ravaging a woman, allowing her to see her child in a detention center. You see that? And yeah, they're going to do this to a lot more of these women. They didn't want to listen. They wanted to fan their hand. They didn't want to listen to the men of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. So things going to happen. And time is short, man. Time is short. All right, we're going to go and let this play.
Ah, bueno, qué momento. Miren nomás, mi raza. Ya valió madre. Ya se calentó esta madre. Ya valió madre, mi raza. Agárrate, hijo de la chingada.
But if these Edomites call on Jesus, according to Hakar and Hassad, they're going to make them sit side by side with us in the kingdom. Look at that. They're coming for war. Remember, it's no longer the Department of Defense, it's the Department of War. So these devils are pushing the envelope.
Ah, bueno, qué momento. Mira nomás. Mira.
You think they're taking them to a dealership? That's a new trend, riding around in medical military vehicles. They're coming for war, man. They're coming to kill people.
Ah, bueno, qué momento. Inga tu roña. Inga tu roña. Mira nomás. Hasta las nalgas.
And the whole world sees this. You suppose you have no balance of power. You got a king now. If you can't tell me that this is like IUIC, Isaiah chapter 19 has nothing to do with America. Okay, who's the cruel Lord in Isaiah 19? If this guy ain't the cruel Lord, I hate to see the cruel Lord. You can't get any more crueler than this. Give me a second here. Let it rock and roll.
Ah, bueno, qué momento. Y ya va con soldados, Ya va con soldados adentro. Y chofer. Inga tu roña, ya valió verla eso. Ahí van, ellos son los militares. Ah, bueno.
Oh, I'm sorry. These are supposed to be the 16,000 Mexican officers. I'm sorry, because I wasn't reading what the man was saying. A man films a Mexican military vehicle being transported as troops appear to prepare for, I guess that's war. I can't open that up. And here you go. So I didn't read that, right? Let me look at this. A man films a Mexican military vehicle being Mexican military vehicles transported as troops appear to prepare following comments by Trump about potential airstrikes against cartels in Mexico. So he declaring war against Mexico. The whole world, the whole planet is going to come against him, especially the ones that possess these long-range missiles. So I was wrong. These are Mexican military.
Ya lleva soldados adentro, mi raza. Y ya se calentó esta madre.
And this thing's heating up now for real.
Vámonos mejor.
Let's head back to Mexico, my crew,
México, mi raza. Antes de que
before things get wild.
Yeah, and I guess he trying to make light of it, but it's not going to be funny for you Jakes, you Issachars, you different Northern Kingdom Jakes, when this man start taking you on detention centers and unaliving you. Now, allegedly, there's something going on that they're not talking about. I'm going to show you. We're going to get some scriptures. We're going to get into this. And I believe this is why they got ICE acting crazy as hell on purpose. Okay? This guy Miller. But let me show you what's going on. We're going to get some scriptures. I'm going to show you what's going on. Isaiah 65 verse 11. But ye are they that forsake the Lord, that forgot my holy mountain, that prepared table for that troop, and that furnished drink offering unto that number. Now, you got a lot of ICE agents that are Northern Kingdom Jakes too. Okay, I don't know why. You got a few Southern Kingdom Jakes peppered in there.
The Jake, he's out of his fucking mind. Ain't no way in hell I'm gonna sign up for something like that where you gotta separate a 5-year-old baby, 4-year-old baby, separate a grandfather, father of his wife. He's a breadwinner or whatever. This is total wickedness, man.
I don't know.
And these devils, they don't care because it's not happening to them. It's not happening to them. So when the kingdom comes, they're going to get fucked up. For real.
I don't know why they're like this, but I do remember living on the border. A lot of Mexican Americans did not like people coming across that border. Okay? They did not like that. They used to treat them harshly. They own people. Isaiah 65 verse 12. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, you did not answer. When I spake, you did not hear. But you did evil before my eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not. Therefore says the Lord Yahweh, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. So let's go and get into this. Barakathai Hawa, Barakathai Hawashah, Barakathai Hawa, Barakathai Hawashah, Barakathai Hawa, Barakathai Hawashah. Call her law, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh, Bashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS. Shalom and salutations to those that teach the likewise doctrine. Shalom to the Akim and the Aqua. Shalom to the scattered Israelites across the four corners. May the Most High and the Son be on these trying times. Now, they're saying that this man allegedly had a stroke. I'm gonna show you. We're gonna play it, okay? And this is fair use, fair use.
As you all know, none of us, Pumps, me, nor you, the listener, are physicians, but we all knew when Kanks went missing and then comes.
Yeah, I just want to let you see this here. Dabu 77 uploaded. National Guard mobilizes in Minneapolis, Trump warns of using Insurrection Act. ICE can't retaliate. Insurrection Act is another way of saying a loophole they use in the law, which is nothing but martial law. Insurrection Act is martial law. And people get put to death on the spot under martial law.
Out with his lips sagging, the bruises on his hands, the cankles, that there was a medical episode. And this is why they are accelerating the fascism and accelerating the authoritarianism, because we have a frail, aging, about to drop dead president of the United States.
Like you did Biden. You had the last president, you had a frail, aging, about to drop dead president. Perfect puppets.
And the Daily Beast is confirming this. Kylie, pop up the headline. President Donald Trump suffered a stroke several months ago and has kept it from the public, a medical expert has claimed. Let's read the excerpts. The article goes on to say, I think his stroke was on the left side of his brain, which controls the right side of the body, Davidson told the biographer Sidney Blumenthal, and Princeton historian. I think the stroke was 6 months ago or more, earlier in 2025. He continued, there are videos of him shuffling his feet. We've all seen this.
And I remember that 6 months ago. I remember his lip was kind of drooping. He looked kind of tight. There was a point for about a week where he didn't, he likes to be in the front of cameras. For about a week and a half, he was gone, and everybody thought he was, he went to the spirit world. And he did say in an interview, if he dies, he doesn't think he's going to go to heaven. Now, why would you say something like that unless you're an evil person?
You saw when he was shuffling to go clap like a seal for Vladimir Putin in Alaska. We've all seen that, which is not what we'd seen previously when he was striding on the golf course. We've seen him holding his right hand cradled in his left hand. Earlier in 2025, he was garbling words, which he hadn't done before, and which he's improved upon more recently. Davidson also pointed to what he described as marked episodes of excessive daytime sleepiness, known medically as hypersomnolence, which he said is common among stroke patients. Trump is now routinely appearing to nod off in public appearances, such as White House events. And what I have to say here is we knew it. We called it. You all in the comment section said it. We have been on this. But their whole game, you guys, the whole game, the timeline just shrunk. In order for this authoritarianism to really take hold, it would be better if they did it in...
We're not under constitutional republic. We're under a dictatorship through a puppet.
Incrementally, to where we didn't notice as much. They took a little bit here, they took a little bit there. What has happened since these medical episodes? What's happened since we started getting the images of his grotesquely swollen ankles and then all the bruising on his hands? He's nodding off yesterday talking about milk in the Oval Office. I mean, just snoring, literally. They have accelerated the timeline, and I think that this is where their lack of impulse control is going to screw them. And this strong man is now this frail senior citizen, dementia patient, stroke victim. We all saw the 9/11 memorial with this. Mm-hmm. Now listen, I know all of us have seniors in our life and seniors that have had strokes. That's not the issue. Whether he's 20 or 80, he's still a prick. And I want to be super, super clear on that. But these types of governments rely solely on this one personality and putting things in incrementally. And I think, remember Pumps when he was talking about, I don't know if I'm going to get into heaven. Send me $5,000 so I can get into heaven.
You heard that? I don't know. And I said I didn't think they were going to say this. I didn't know they were going to say this. This is, I know about this page, but I got to what is this? What is this? IV Head whatever podcast. I seen these two women before. They bring out, they spit facts. I got to give it to them.
Heaven, and he started talking about his own mortality. Now we have it.
Here's the thing. If you're trying to convince me that the White House is lying about his health, color me shocked. And I really didn't need a doctor to tell me. And we all saw with our own eyes how he shuffles in his mouth. And then the
And yeah, I'm going to hold it right there. I'm not going to play too much because this is fair use. Because, they're starting to mess with brothers' pages again. That's why we're telling you, hey, time is short. You better get this while you can. I'm asking daily for the Most High to have mercy on me, But I'm going to show you something that they posted that went over a lot of people's head. And I was like, damn, why they post that? Let me show you. Now listen to this. But remember, this man's supposed to be a God-fearing man. Now listen to this. It say, yes, the president has publicly stated he continues taking a high dose of aspirin than doctors often recommend for heart health, despite advice to switch to a lower dose because he believes in thinning his blood and feels superstitious. Okay? Now, we know a lot of these people, they're witches anyway. They're witches and warlocks. Okay? Now, it say, even though experts note increased bleeding risk with age and high doses, especially without prior heart issues. Now, they're saying that this man has had a stroke. So what I'm thinking, expect them to turn things up more because we already know he's going to try to pass this act. he's going to try to pass the Insurrection Act. And if anybody wants, if I forget, just ask me about that video. I'll put it down in the comment section. All right. And I believe they told them just to cut up.
Processing Center and Basile pleaded guilty to having sexual relations with a detainee. 56-year-old David Corvell pleaded guilty to 1 count of sexual abuse of a person in federal custody. Corvell could face up to 15 years in prison and a...
Because this is one of these ICE agents or National Guard. So they're, you know, they pretty much have carte blanche. And this probably happened a lot more than this one time. But they cover it up. They cover up things. They got their face, no badge, no badge. You can't see their name, their number, their badge number, because they don't have a badge. It might say ICE in the back. They look paramilitary, and they have, you can't see their faces, but you can see that they look so-called Caucasian. This is the devil. Revelation 12:12. The devil shall come down upon you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. They're moving quick, so this guy don't die, you know, in the middle of their agenda. And with all this happening, that chip is going to come right in. I believe, my personal belief, it's not a prophecy. I didn't have a dream on this, so I got to say that they're gonna push that chip sometimes in the mid to late 2026, early 2027. It'll be nice if we out here in this year, but I don't think so. But it'd be nice if that happened. But the destruction's not gonna come until and unless the microchip that prophecy has to be fulfilled in that order. Microchip, mark of the beast, destruction, deliverance simultaneously, and then on to the kingdom. So you got how many prophecies left before the kingdom? You got 3 prophecies: mark of the beast, delivery, and destruction.
Fine of up to $250,000.
Revelation 12 verse 12. Therefore rejoice ye.
I didn't know he was going to pull that out, but I mentioned it. Revelation 12:12. Matter of fact, I'm going to read it in the NLT, a couple of versions. Revelation 12 verse 12. I'll read it in the let's try the amplified. Amplified. Therefore rejoice, O heavens, and you who dwell in them. Who dwells in the heavens? The angels, the Most High, the angels. And we will too, because we're going to be up in the heavens, in space, watching the destruction come down on them. In the presence of the Most High, woe to the earth and the sea, because the devil has come down to you in great wrath, anger, fierce anger, knowing that he have only a short time remaining. So they know that they're going in the what do you call it? The parable of the rich man and Lazarus. Well, they represent the rich man, so they know. The rich man died. He saw what was going to happen to him on the other side. That's a parable, mind you. It didn't actually happen. So let's look at this. Let's look at this in the NLT. Revelation 12 verse 12. Therefore rejoice, O heavens, and you who live in the heavens. Rejoice, but terror will come on the earth, the time of Jacob's trouble, and the sea. For the devil, Esau, starting with the elite, has come down to you in great anger, knowing that he has little time. So they're rushing this thing. They're trying to get everybody chipped. Let's try one more. Let me see here. Let's go to the NIV. Therefore rejoice, you heavens, and you who dwell in them. But woe to the earth and the sea, because the devil has gone down to you. He is filled with fury, because he knows that his time is short. Now, you know what I'm going to do? Let me do this. We're going to go to the chat. I noticed Captain Zaria is going to the chat. I noticed it the first time. I don't know if he's been doing it, but I don't know. Has he been watching me and saying, "Oh, I'm gonna go to the chat too"? I don't know. I can't prove that. But if he is following me, he'll if you confront him, he says, "No, I don't be following Tor." That bastard. Anyway, let's go. All you dudes that fell out, and you women that fell out, went back into the world 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 25 years ago, 5 years ago, you're done. You're fucking done. You're gonna get that chip, because you have no power with the Most High. You're the enemy of the Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai and the angels. What are we doing? We steady grinding, man. How many videos did I put up today? And I'm waiting for the Apostle Gabar and Bishop Sakaran to come. We're gonna do another video. We're gonna go into prophecy. That's the thing. Prophecy is the name of the game, baby. I don't want to make this long, but it's going to be long. Not too long. Short answer, the Great Millstone, GMS Israelites' interpretation of Revelation 12:12 is that it describes Esau, Edom, identified with modern Western powers, especially the U.S., and its allies. Its allies are going to come against the U.S., entering a period of intense aggression and chaos. What's going on with these ICE people, National Guard, Insurrection Act being passed or enacted, I guess the word is passed. That's intense aggression and chaos, because they know their rule is almost over. Who knows it? The elite, the ones that consult with demons. And the demons be lying to them too now. Verse, the King James Version, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil, Esau, is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. See, these individual men, the ICE agents and National Guard, they don't know what part of history they're going to be on. They don't know that they represent the dragon. GMS breakdown of this verse: the devil, not his supernatural demon, understood as Esau, Edom, meaning the global ruling elite, Western. The average Edomite, you can't say he's not a part of this thing, because he's just a regular guy. He's going to get caught up into it too. Remember, it was a woman, her name was Wood. She got shot. That was an Edomite, man. Western political, military, and financial powers, devil, deceiver, oppressor, not a fallen angels. Right. The spiritual demons on the left-hand side are in the heavens in order. They do the bidding. Satan does the bidding of the Heavenly Father. There was no war in heaven. That war is getting ready to happen. The devil the dragon that they're going to fight are the military of this country. Is come down having great wrath, refers to increased hostility, such as war, economic oppression, surveillance states. which includes the microchip. The microchip is right at the door. Authoritarian law. This man's a dictator. Social unrest. All these things are happening. GMS teaches this wrath is visible in global instability. You notice that there's wars that go on around the world and riots and stuff all around the world, but they don't play it on U.S. The MSM, the mainstream media. They keep it out of the news. Militarization, crackdowns on dissent, right? Because he knoweth that he have but a short time. Edom supposedly knows prophecy is against him. Right, the scholars know that they are Edomites. The elite scholars know that we're the Israelites. The elite scholars know that they're going into captivity. The elite scholars know that America is going to be destroyed by ICBM missiles. The elite scholars know that Babylon the Great, that great city, or the daughter of Babylon, is America. They know that. They know that. Edom supposedly knows prophecy is against him. This awareness drives desperate action to maintain power. Getting these northern kingdoms out of there is to upset prophecy, because Ephraim and Judah can't come together, because what's behind Ephraim? The rest of the tribes. What's behind Judah? Benjamin and Levi. So when they come together, those two tribes got to come together. Judah and Ephraim. Then the rest of the tribes step in line. That's in Isaiah 11. They got to come together. So they know that. So they said, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to separate them. You got Ephraimites that act and look like Jake. You got dark-skinned Ephraimites, dark-skinned Simeonites. And the Simeonites are nothing but West Africans anyway. A lot of them are Nigerian. Controlled populations, daily judgment, the short time equals the final years or months before Yahweh's return. I'm not even going to read Jesus. Jesus, baby, Jesus. Inside joke. Rejoice ye heavens. Heavens equal Israelites. And the angels, the chosen. Yeah, because we are going to be in the heavens pursuant to Revelation chapter 15 and 1. While the world suffers, the elect are said to understand prophecy. We understand prophecy. Christians don't understand it. Be spiritually protected. We expect to be protected by the spiritual realm. Prepare for rulership in the coming kingdom. And that's a ruling... You got to have a ruling class mentality to be in the kingdom. So you Jakes don't have that ruling class mentality. You worry about Esau. So you ain't going to make it on this go round. Overall GMS message of Revelation 12 and 12. We are in the last days. The current world order is panicking. Increased global chaos is prophetic confirmation. The suffering of the world precedes the destruction of Edom, the elevation of Israel as GMS defines it. If you want, I can also compare. And then another thing, Isaiah 4:1 is going to kick in too. Isaiah 4:1 is going to kick in. Anyway, let me come back over here. See, we love to do the bidding of the Most High, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai.
Heavens, and he that dwelled in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devils come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. Now I'm going to read some scriptures before this, but yeah, time is short, man. This is why they're doing this. They're trying to invoke this act. And if this man is sick, like how they're saying he really is, and I believe them, on CNN today, even his health advisor, Kennedy, said, man, I don't even know how he's alive. I'm going to find that video and post it. Okay? Yeah, he said that he eats like crap. All you eat is McDonald's and Diet Coke, French fries, Slurpees, double, triple Big Macs, okay? Barbecue sauce with extra sugar, complete madness. Because you know that barbecue sauce ain't nothing but ketchup and sugar and all this craziness anyway.
Yeah, he's you know, he's not cultured at all. And rich people, they eat the best foods, man. And GMO, he'll go to McDonald's and take, like I heard, he'll take a fillet of fish and take two of them and put them together and make one. He's a slob, man. He's a nobody. They got him propped up, and they got Alex Jones. Alex Jones doesn't say nothing wrong about this. To him, Nero can't do anything wrong. So a lot of people are turning off from, getting turned off by Alex Jones. A lot of Edomites that follow him for years, they turning off from him. We can see you didn't train them Edomites to see, what a shield looks like. And every once in a while you get somebody call Alex Jones show and call him a shield, and he loses it because you know what? Because he knows the truth. Even though he says there's a lot of good things that they say, but he's definitely set up. He's controlled opposition.
Hey, I believe he been sick. This is why he been doing stuff so quick. Every day, ever since this man got in office, things have been happening.
Oh, he's breathing hard. He's stuttering more. He's breathing. He's a hot mess. He used to stand up. Now he sits down all the time. Got the one hand covered. He's aging quick, and being the president will age you, man. When Obama came up in there, he had a full head of black hair. When he left after 8 years, he had a full head of gray hair.
And like speeding up. They done put this AI into everything. I got something on that too. All right. Revelation 12 verse 7, and there was war in heaven. Michael and his angel.
This brother, this cat right here is originally from Baltimore. That's how they say two. Shalom to the brother. He's doing the right thing.
Angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels, and prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven, because the man is the Most High is going to destroy this man. Now, like I said,
that's that firefight that's going to take place in the heavens. It's not talking about Satan and his angels and the dragon and Satan and the righteous angel fighting in heaven. That happened before Adam can. No. That's getting ready to happen. That's when they go to fight them in their F-35 fighter jets. Matter of fact, let me look at some F-35s, because it's way more advanced. Because they pretty much give away the F-16s. Give me a second here. Give me a second. Oh yeah, I went through this the other day. Maryland, they built Rome. They built D.C. on a lot of land, a patch of land. At that time was in Maryland called Rome, Maryland, owned by a man named Francis Pope. That's the information right there. Why was that? Because this is Rome all over again, right? Capitol Hill, back in ancient Rome, was Capitoline Hill. This is Rome all over again. So you can take a snapshot of that. So we got all the information. Let me do this. Now this goddamn thing is acting up. I can't cross shit out no more. Okay. Describe the F-35 fighter jet. Get some information on that. Because I would assume that, it's got to wait till it comes up. I would assume that they're going to be using those fighter jets to fight the angels. They're not going to be in outer space. They'll be in the space, inside of the ozone layer. Let me hit this thing again. Describe the power of the F-35 fighter jet. If it doesn't come out, that means Esau fucking around with me. Let me do it this way. I'll put in jet. Okay, the F-35 Lightning II. I beheld Satan fall as lightning to the earth. So it's called Lightning II. Is a 5th generation supersonic. That's a lot of power. Stealth. What is that? Multi-role fighter jet. Built by Lockheed Martin. I know where Lockheed Martin is. I did deliveries to Lockheed Martin. Years ago. Known for its advanced stealth sensor and data fusion, acting as a supercomputer with wings for unmatched situational awareness and connecting air, land, sea, space, and cyber domains. So I guess it can go up into space. I don't know. It comes in 3 variants: the F-35A conventional takeoff and landing, F-35B short takeoff, vertical landing. Okay, doesn't it? Okay, vertical landing. That means it comes down like a helicopter. Let me see. Conventional takeoff. Okay, F-35C carrier variant, integrating seamlessly into U.S. and Allied defense forces to replace older aircraft. The F-16 was the thing back, I don't know, 10 years ago. Now they give them away, practically, or they sell them. This is the most advanced fighter jet that they have. Matter of fact, let me go to images. And it's not going to do, look at that. That's what it looks like when it's going. The term is hypersonic. And it makes a boom. I guess it's a sonic boom. You see that and go. So they really think that they can deal with the angels. The spirits, the angels, the Most High's army, the ships or the chariots that the angels fly around in. They're spiritual, man. They can disappear and reappear. You can see them with your naked eyes, but not pick them up on radar. And what the lasers that they're going to use is what do you call that? Damn, what does you call it? DEW. Direct energy weapon system. Esau has that technology, but the angels are 2,000 years more advanced than you. It's going to be like a World War I fighter jet fighting against an F-35. F-35 will take out a whole squadron of fighter jets from World War I. It's just the technology. So the angels are 2,000 years more technical than y'all. Means that there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels, and the dragon and his angels fought against Michael and his angels. Yahushua was is coming to deliver. Michael's going to come, and the angels following Michael, they're going to come to destroy this place. So we're living in that time. And they really think that they're going to do something with them. They're going to realize Ain't gonna be place found for them in heaven. Let's come on back. Let's listen to some more.
Said I had a dream before I was in the truth. I seen Donald Trump standing in the door in heaven, and the angel, because every time he put the glasses on me, I could see. When he took the glasses off, I couldn't see anymore. I guess they deal with the understanding. He was like, "Well, what do you see now?" He was real tall. It was like a ball player with a white robe on, with a big afro. He was like, "What do you see now?" When he put the glass on, I said, "I see Trump, sir." He took them off. He was like, "What do you see now?" I was like, "I don't see nothing." He put the glasses back on. I guess they deal with the understanding and understanding that these people are Esau Edom, okay? Because a lot of people, they can't even get, they don't even know who the characters are in the Bible. And if you watch a movie and you don't know who the good guy is, the bad guy, you don't know who the characters is, you ain't gonna never understand the movie. So how you gonna understand the Most High movie if you don't even know who the characters is? This is why we tell you, stay away from these churches. These churches are bugged out. They follow Christianity. That word ain't even in the Bible. Okay? But yeah, when we put the glasses back on, I seen him like, damn near, it was like he was pushed out the door or something, and he fell into the ground. And that's when I seen 6 evil angels come out of the door and like leap in him or something. Okay? And, hey, it seemed like the Most High, he's in the process of bringing this man in quickly, because allegedly if this man is this sick, he might not even make it out of office. Okay? Remember, they was talking about Joe Biden. Joe Biden had all these issues. Joe Biden was cussing people out in the office. Fuck you, motherfucker, and all this other stuff. Right in office. Cussing everybody out. And here it is, this man is sick also. Okay? So we're going to get a few more scriptures and leave it there. But yeah, they're saying that this man is sick and they're trying to cover it up.
Oh, everybody can see that he's sick. The other nations, the leaders of the other nations. The premier of China, Putin, Zelensky, they all see that the man's sick.
Stephen Miller.
Well, now they're saying even on Bloomberg Radio, they even say, came out and said it. They said this is on Bloomberg Radio, on regular AM radio in the New York tri-state area. It's 11:30 on your dial, AM dial, and they were talking about. They're saying people are talking about that this guy Stephen Miller is really the puppet master over Trump. That Trump is a puppet. And he just pulls the strings. And he's a small hat. You know the guy, what positions does he have in the White House? He's a bald-headed guy. He's a small hat.
The vice president to be wearing mascara like he's a damn ancient Egyptian or something. Okay? But yeah, that's what they're saying. So we're going to get some more scriptures and leave it there, Jake. Job chapter 20 verse 8. Like a dream he flies away, no more to be found, banished like a vision of the night. The eye that saw him will not see him again. His place will look on him no more. His children must make amends to the poor. His own hands must give back his wealth. You see that?
And they're not gonna give it back. We're gonna take it from them. We're going to take it from them. That's in Isaiah chapter 60, Isaiah 61 verse 5. They're going to be working in the fields. And in their glory we shall boast ourselves. Isaiah 49. It tells you in Isaiah 49 how you're going to have kings and queens, doing our bidding. They're all going to be on the bottom. All them Edomites are going to be on the bottom. Ain't going to be Edomite that call on Yahushua, you ain't going to make it.
The youthful vigor that fills his bones will lie with him in the dust. Yeah, because they're going to have to serve double judgment, double slavery. Okay, whatever they did to us, they're gonna have to it's gonna happen to them double. Okay. Joel 20 verse 12. Though evil is sweet in his mouth and he hides it under his tongue. Oh, and remember, they're saying because of the fact he had a stroke, he can't lie anymore. It's causing him to just say stuff because you know how you get old, you lose that filter. Okay, he talking about, oh, you're not gonna have to vote anymore. This will be your last time voting. See, he can't lie no more. Okay, I mean, yeah, he still can lie, but we know the Most High is making him say things that he need to say. Though he cannot bear to let it go and lets it linger in his mouth, yet his food will turn sour and his stomach will become the venom of serpents within him. He will spit out the riches he swallowed. Yahweh will make his stomach vomit them up. You see? He will suck the poison of serpents. The fangs of an adder will kill him. And I actually like how the KJV actually read better. Okay. He will not enjoy the streams, the rivers flowing with honey and cream. When he toileth, for he must give back uneaten, he will not enjoy the profit from his trading. For he have oppressed the poor and left them destitute. He has seized houses he did not build. Look, he going around the world trying to take everything. Okay. And oh, something else is going on in Greenland. I'm gonna have to do something on that. You see, something else just happened in Greenland. All right, he's talking about putting additional tariffs on any country to try to stop him from taking Greenland. You see how that works? So yeah, man, things are going on, Jake. You better stay prayed up.
Yeah, he's fucking with the horns and the 7 heads and the 10 horns. Because they're lining up. They're backing up Greenland. Denmark backing up Greenland. France is backing up Greenland. Germany is backing up Greenland. And just the other 3 days ago, Sweden sent troops down to Greenland. And now they're talking about cutting Babylon off. So now we fully understand. Well, we've been knew it, but we can see it happening. Revelation 17 and 16 in full effect. And them Christians don't ask any Christian, what does Revelation, look, you know the prophecies? What does Revelation 17 and 16 mean? They have it's talking about the Antichrist. That's a go-to answer. The Antichrist. Okay, we almost finished.
You better stay prayed up. Yeah, and I moved it along a little bit, but this is Joel 20 verse 23. When he has filled his belly, Yahweh will vent his burning anger against him and rain down his blows on him. You see that? So yeah, we're going to read this in the Dewey Rhymes. May his belly be filled that Yahweh may send forth the wrath of his indignation upon him and rain down his war upon him. So yeah, and as you can see, war's ramping up. And we know this place going to be turned to a lake of fire. So stay prayed up, Jake. They saying this man had a stroke in it allegedly, and they're trying to cover it up. But he's showing like really signs of him being really ill. That's why he can't really hide anything. I see you again real soon. Call halal, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah, Shalom.
Shalom, on to the next.